Hi, my name is Ali. I'm a canine behaviourist and training advisor here at Battersea. Today I'm going to show you some ways to help your dog deal with stranger issues. If your dog is wary of strangers, it is often because of a certain amount of fear. It is important that training is done gradually, at their own pace and without any pressure being put on them. The best approach for your dog will depend on why your dog is fearful of strangers and where they tend to react to them. If your dog shows severe reactions around strangers, or you feel as though they need to be muzzled around new people, you should contact a qualified behaviourist. They can offer one-to-one specialist training to you and your dog. Let's take a look at some steps that can help your dog build positive associations to strangers at home. Step 1. The first thing you can do to help your dog at home is to make sure they don't have immediate access to the front door. This will enable you to manage the situation when a potential stranger arrives. Where possible, use a baby gate to section off a safety room where your dog feels comfortable, but a visitor will not need to enter. Place your dog in this room before a visitor arrives or is allowed in. Step 2. With this training, it's a good idea to ask a friend or family member your dog's not familiar with to help. Arrange a time where they have a spare hour or so and invite them over. In preparation for when they arrive, place your dog in their safety room and show them their reward. This can be a toy or a treat, depending on what they enjoy the most. When you answer the door, do not look at or talk to your dog and ask your visitor to do the same. Then lead your guest into a separate room where you can both sit down. Step 3. Once your guest is settled and your dog is calm, you can open the baby gate and let them into the room. If your dog chooses to stay where they are, even with the baby gate open, that's fine, as we do not want to force an interaction. Ask your visitor to remain relaxed and completely ignore your dog. This includes no looking, touching or talking to them. Step 4. The key now is to reward your dog for any calm and quiet behaviour. For example, if they look at your guest without reacting or they settle down somewhere. If your dog is continuously barking, tense or seem overwhelmed by your visitor, just encourage them back to their safety room with food or toys until they are calm again. It is important that you are the one rewarding your dog and not your visitor. They may feel conflicted about taking a tasty treat from a stranger, and we don't want to force the interaction. Even if your dog is settling well and showing calm behaviours, do not ask your visitor to approach them. This may be overwhelming and could undo all the great work that you've done in helping them to relax. When your visitor is ready to leave, encourage your dog back into their safety room with food and toys. Have your visitor calmly leave while continuing to ignore your dog. In time, these steps can help your dog learn that having visitors can be very rewarding. Those are our tips on how to help your dog deal with stranger issues at home. If you'd like to learn more about how to teach your dog the Battersea way, visit our website, follow our channels, and make sure you hit the subscribe button below.